Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to have a summary on chapter 3. So, let's start. In this chapter, which is entitled Network Protocols and Communications. More and more, it is networks that connect us. People communicate online from everywhere. Conversations in classroom spill into instant message, chat sessions, and online debates. Continue at school. New services are being developed daily to take advantage of the network rather than developing unique and separate systems for the delivery of each new service. The network industry as a whole has adopted a developmental framework that allows designers to understand current networking platforms and to maintain them. At the same time, this framework is used to facilitate the development of new technologies to support future communications needs and technology enhancement. Central to this developmental framework is the use of generally accepted models that describes network rules and functions. Within this chapter, you will learn about these models, as well as the standards that make networks work and how communication occurs over a work. So in this chapter, you also have a designing a communication systems. Communication fundamentals. A network can be as complex as devices connected across the internet or as simple as two computers directly connected to one another with a single cable and anything in between. Networks can vary in size, shape, and function. However, simply having a wired or wireless physical connection between end devices is not enough to enable communication. For communication to occur, devices must know how to communicate. People exchange ideas using many different communication methods. However, regardless of the method chosen, all communication methods have been three elements in common. The first of these elements is the message source or sender. Message resources are people or electronic devices that need to send a message to other individuals or devices. The second element of communication is the destination or receiver of the message. The destination receives the message and interprets it. A third element, called a channel, consists of the medium that provides the pathway over which the message travels from source to destination. Communication begins with a message or information that must be sent from a source to a destination. The sending of this message, whether by face-to-face communication or over a network, is governed by rules called protocols. These protocols are specific to the type of communication method occurring. In our day-to-day personal communication, the rules we use to communicate over one medium, like a telephone call are not necessarily the same as the protocols for using another medium, such as sending a letter. For example, consider two people communicating face to face as shown as in the figure 1. The prior of to communicating, they must agree on how to communicate. And also, in this chapter, we study about rules that govern communications. A group of interrelated protocols necessarily to perform a communication function is called a protocol suite. Protocol suites are implemented by host and networking devices in software, hardware, or both. One of the best ways to visualize how the protocols within a suite interact is to view the interaction as a stack. A protocol stack shows how the individual protocols within a suite are implemented. So, network protocols. Note that the IP in this course refers to both the IPv4 and IPv6 protocols. IPv6 is the most recent version of IP and the replacement for the more IPv4. HTTP is the application protocol that governs the way a web server and a web client interact. HTTP is a hypertext transfer protocol, which is, and also the TCP, which is the transmission control protocol. The IP, which is internet protocol, and the Ethernet. Protocol suite is a set of protocols that work together to provide comprehensive network communication services. A protocol suite may be specified by standards organization or developed by a vendor. Protocol suites, like the four shown in the figure, can be a bit overwhelming. However, this course will only cover the protocols of the TCP or IP protocol suite. A standards-based protocol is a process that has been endorsed by the networking industry and approved by the standards organization. We also have in this chapter is to how to development of TCP or IP. TCP protocol suite. Today, the TCP protocol suite includes many protocols. Some of the more popular ones are shown in the figure. TCP IP protocol suite is implemented as a TCP stack on a both sending and receiving host to provide end-to-end delivery of applications over a network. The Ethernet protocols are used to transmit the IP packet over the physical medium used by the LAN. Also, we study here about the message segmentation. In this theory, a single communication such as a music video or an email message could be sent across a network from a source to a destination as one massive, uninterrupted streams of bits. If messages were actually transmitted in this manner, it would mean that no other devices would be able to send or receive messages on the same network while this data transfer was in progress. So, as what is data? Data is the general term for the PDU used at the application layer. So in this chapter began with a review of a layer 2 switching. This included a look how a switch segments a network into a number of smaller collision domains, as well as how a switch makes full duplex communication possible. This was followed by a look at the different switching methods supported by Cisco, including store and forward, cut-through, and the default for the Cisco 1900 series, fragment-free. Also, it is a look at redundancy and loop avoidance, explain the benefits of having multiple paths on a bridge or switch network, but also the potential problems this introduces, namely broadcast storms. The process by which a broadcast storm happens was also discussed step by step. Loop avoidance for bridge networks was covered in an overview of the spanning tree protocol. The process by which switches, like a root bridge, choose a root ports and designated ports were also illustrated with examples. The first spanning tree, port straight, listening, learning, blocking, and forwarding. We are also discussed here. And a look at VLANs provided an overview of the benefits they provide in segmenting a network into multiple broadcast domains in a switch environment. The VLAN trunking protocol, or VTP, was introduced as a way to easily configure VLANs on switches across a VTP management domain. Trunking techniques included a look at tagging protocols such as inter-switching linking, or ISL, a Cisco proprietary protocol for VLAN identification. So, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you like my video for this day, and please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you will be updated on my other videos that will be uploaded. Bye, guys!